Living frugally is often praised as the ultimate path to financial success. Cut expenses, avoid unnecessary spending, and save as much money as possible. While those habits can absolutely improve financial stability, there's a limit to how far reducing expenses alone can take you. You can only cut costs so much, but income, investing, ownership, and scalable opportunities have far greater long-term potential for building real wealth. Today we will talk about why frugality alone will never make you rich. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribe to my channel. 10. Frugality feels like the safest financial advice. For generations, people have been taught that spending less is the foundation of financial success. Save every dollar possible. Avoid unnecessary purchases, cut small expenses, and live below your means. On the surface, this advice sounds responsible because discipline does matter financially. And in many situations, frugality can absolutely help people escape debt, build emergency savings, and gain short-term stability. But the problem begins when people believe frugality alone is enough to create real wealth. In reality, there is a major difference between surviving financially and becoming financially free. Cutting expenses can protect money, but it rarely multiplies money at the scale required to build significant long-term wealth. 9. There is a limit to how much you can cut. One of the biggest weaknesses of extreme frugality is mathematical limitation. You can only reduce expenses so far before there is nothing meaningful left to cut. At some point, basic living costs remain unavoidable. Housing, food, healthcare, transportation, utilities, and daily necessities still exist. Even if someone becomes extremely disciplined financially, there is still a ceiling to how much money can be saved through reducing spending alone. Income growth and asset ownership, however, often have far greater upside potential because they are not capped in the same way. 8. Wealth is usually built through expansion, not restriction. Many wealthy individuals became financially successful not because they obsessed over minimizing every expense, but because they focused on expanding income, ownership, and opportunity. Businesses scale. Investments compound. Assets appreciate. Skills increase earning power. Wealth-building systems are generally based on growth rather than constant restriction. Frugality can create the starting capital needed for investing, but long-term wealth usually comes from multiplying money through productive systems rather than endlessly reducing personal consumption. 7. Inflation quietly reduces the power of saved money. Another reason frugality alone struggles to create wealth is inflation. Even disciplined savers lose purchasing power over time if money sits idle without meaningful growth. The cost of living rises continuously, which means saved cash gradually buys less in the future unless it is invested productively. This creates a hidden problem where people may feel financially responsible while their money quietly loses real-world value year after year. Wealthy individuals often focus heavily on owning assets specifically because assets have greater potential to outpace inflation over long periods. 6. Extreme frugality can distract from bigger opportunities. Sometimes people spend so much energy saving tiny amounts of money that they ignore opportunities capable of dramatically improving income or financial growth. Spending hours trying to save a few dollars may matter far less than learning valuable skills, building a business, negotiating higher income, or investing strategically. Financial progress often accelerates more through expanding earning capacity than through obsessively minimizing small expenses forever. 5. The wealthy focus more on assets than budgets. Middle-class financial thinking often revolves around budgeting and expense management. Wealthy thinking frequently revolves around ownership and cash flow. Instead of focusing only on reducing spending, wealthy individuals often prioritize acquiring businesses, stocks, real estate, intellectual property, or investments capable of generating ongoing returns. Assets create leverage because they can continue producing value independently of direct labor. This difference in focus changes long-term wealth outcomes dramatically. 4. Time is more valuable than constant financial restriction. Extreme frugality can sometimes consume enormous amounts of mental energy and time. Constantly optimizing every purchase, avoiding all convenience, and limiting all enjoyment may create stress, without meaningfully changing long-term financial outcomes. Time itself is one of the most valuable resources available. Investing time into skill building, entrepreneurship, networking, or strategic investing often produces far greater financial returns than endlessly searching for tiny savings opportunities. 3. Income growth changes financial life faster than budget cuts. There is an important financial reality many people eventually discover. Increasing income can transform life much faster than reducing already limited expenses. Someone earning significantly more while maintaining moderate discipline may build wealth far faster than someone earning little but practicing extreme frugality. This is why financially successful individuals often prioritize scalability, finding ways for income, investments, or businesses to grow over time, rather than remaining trapped within fixed earning limits. 2. Frugality without investing leads to slow progress. Saving money becomes far more powerful when paired with investing and asset ownership. Frugality alone only preserves capital temporarily. Investing allows that capital to compound and grow. Without investing, even disciplined savers may struggle to create meaningful wealth, because money itself remains relatively inactive. The real power comes when savings are converted into productive assets capable of generating additional value over long periods. 1. The real truth about frugality: it protects wealth better than it creates it. The deeper truth about frugality is not that it is useless, it is that its role is often misunderstood. Because the truth is simple, frugality helps create discipline, reduce waste, and build financial stability. But major wealth is usually built through ownership, investing, leverage, scalable income, and long-term compounding rather than endless restriction alone. And once you understand that protecting money and multiplying money are two completely different financial skills, you begin seeing why frugality works best as a foundation for wealth building, not as the entire strategy itself. What do you think of our video? Let me know in the comment section below. Before you go, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.